Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and it is time. Throne of Eldrain has finally released, and we're going to be doing the first video of the new standard with a huge pack opening of 105 packs of Throne of Eldrain. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. I don't have any high hopes as far as cards. I'm just hoping for a good base to kind of get started in new standard. I do want to point out, I always mean to do this and I always forget. They did the renewal rewards, and I got cards from Throne of Eldraine, some rares and mythics, and I forgot to record that. And I hate when that happens. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the cards I got. As you can tell, when building decks, of course, rotation has happened. All of the previous sets are gone. So I'm just going to show the cards that I got from my my openings. Obviously, I'm going to have play sets of the ones I got for the doing the Brawl events. I did get one copy of Happily Ever After, one copy of Circle of Loyalty, which was a mythic. That was kind of cool. I got the Magic Mirror, also a mythic. Very cool. Gadwick the Weekend. We got those from the event. The rarest Fires of Invention. Doomed Foretold. We got her from the event. Of course, because I bought the Throne of Eldrain pre-release pack and got my 50 packs, I also got Garruk, which is awesome. And of course, looks like it. Those are the cards I got from Throne of Eldrain for my pack opening. So that's where my starting point is with cards. I do also want to take notes, and I should write this down here somewhere. I'll take over. So we have I have 82 commons, 101 uncommons, 16 rare, and 7 mythics before opening this. There's always a big question as far as how many wild cards you get out of a big pack opening like this. Also, take note that you can build decks in all of these cool formats now. All of the changes have happened. So, all right, let's get into what we really wanted to get into. Opening packs, 105. I know some folks like to do them, just do them 10 in a clip. If I did that, that would take 10 minutes, and that'd be kind of boring. And I like to look at the cards and see what I got. So here we go, 105. Off we go. Anything jumping out here real quick? Prized Griffin. And our first rare, Love-Struck Beast. There could be some fun stuff. I can see this working. I can see this one working. There is, I think probably some of the first decks I'm going to build are going to be like the mono green, mono black. Obviously, I think there are some additions in here for mono red as well. The 7 Dwarves. So yeah, those are probably going to be the first couple of decks I build out of here. Nice. The Pyromancer. This should be fun. This is going to look really good in Izzet decks. I've seen people already using this card. Yeah, so it only triggers on the second time that you draw cards, so it'd be nice if it did it every time it did the second and beyond. Oh, our first wild card. And our first Gingerbread Cabin. Dwarven Mine, too. Alright, what's the rare? What's the rare? Rankle. Oh, our first mythic. Definitely have plans to add him to my mono black deck. One of the other things I want to take note of, I've done this in the past. Usually I do like just all 100 straight through. And I start noticing that there is a pattern to the rares and mythics that I'm getting. Escape the Wilds. I could see this one working as well. There should be fun with this. So what I want to do is I'm going to do it in 10 card clips. I'm going to come back in and come back out to see if that has any effect whatsoever on the rares and mythics that I'm pulling. Ooh, Favorite Elder. Cool. Not the one I'm looking for. There is the artifact that I really want to do for my mono green, Lucky Clover. There's some possibilities behind this one, especially in an Izzet deck, by the way. Ooh, a mythic wild card. That's cool. Oh, I just missed the new copy of Op. I'm gonna have to check that out to see if the art carries over. Oh, we already have a playset of him because we got him from the event. It seems to be a scarecrow in every set. Doom Foretold, that'd be our second one since we already got those in our pack openings. Or from the, just the renewal. Nothing jumping out here that I'm super excited about. Castle, ooh, I do like all, I like the first of all, I like that the rare lands are not dual lands. I think that is going to start pushing more dual colored decks as opposed to tricolored decks. Without having the mana fixing, it's really difficult. Acclaimed Contender. Yeah, there are some Knights decks. One of the other Knights early decks on my slate is a Boros Knights deck too. I think will be a ton of fun. Bell of the Brawl. There, that could work into a Knights deck. Look, Venerable Knight. All the Knights. All the Knights. And the rare Phantos Gargoyle. I don't remember seeing that one. I tried to do my best while I was away on work to keep up with all of the spoiler videos, like, hey, these new cards came out. But there's so many cards. I feel like this set is so big. Our second Doom Foretold. Or it's actually our third now. We must have a playset of that. So Erlen, see again, there is this Knights tribal deck. It's just a question of which Knights to drop in. Blackbridge Troll. Trample and Haste for 5. I could see that. I could absolutely see that. What do we got? What do we got? We're going to go 2 more. Ooh, Hushbringer. This card is going to be amazing, I think. I get that she's only a 1/2, but there's a lot of the like Rakdos burn decks, things like that. The stuff that has all the enter the battlefield triggers and leave the battlefield triggers with, what am I thinking? Cruel Celebrant and things like that are just going to shut those decks completely down. Now, it is a 1/2, so there is a way to beat that card, but that's what God's Willing is for. And I think this is our last opening before stopping. And Fable Passage. The upgraded... I know everyone's making a big deal about this card. I don't see how it's much different than... I recognize that there is an opportunity. I don't see how it's much different than Evolving Wilds. Cool card. It does have an opportunity to bring the card in untapped, which makes it more along the lines of like a fetch land, so I could absolutely see that. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it does. It is a cool card. I'm not going to lie. That may do help for some of the mana fixing that people are concerned with. And Wildbog Preserver. It's an Elf Archer. Alright, so this is where we're going to jump out and hit the reset button. I don't know if this is going to have any effect on it or not. But like I said, when I start doing these big pack openings, I am noticing that I see the same 10 to 15 rares and wilds. Interesting. Maybe that has nothing to do with the pattern at all, because we already got him once. I know there's a couple of cards I'm absolutely looking for. This is definitely one of them. I can absolutely see this getting dropped into my mono black deck. Absolutely. Especially whenever you have no cards in your hand or one card in your hand that you don't want. Facts and Intruder. Love the artwork of this card. Some of the early artwork that we saw out of Throne of Eldraine whenever it first started showing up. Here we go. One of the cards, I think, I recognize that this goes great in Knight's deck. I think he looks fantastic in the Cavalcade deck because he's a first striker with haste. All the extra stuff, as far as I'm concerned, is bonus. The fact that he's got first strike and haste is a fantastic spot for that Cavalcade deck. I know it's probably a complete misuse of his abilities because he fits so well in so many other decks, but I saw him. Ooh, Cauldron of Eternity. Ooh, there could be some fun stuff here. Like I said, it's probably a huge, huge miswaste of his abilities and talents, but darn it. I want to know. We'll see. We'll see how he does. All the glitters. Cool card. Still, there's... there we go. Witch's Cottage. I was hoping for these. These are going to look really good in my mono black deck, too, as well. I know I keep going back to that. Tarot. Could be cool. There are a handful of cards that I'm definitely looking forward to. The Black Knight, I definitely want. I definitely want that 4... Stolen by Fae. Cool. I definitely want the 4-drop dwarf that basically makes Conclave of Calamity game-breakingly winning. Doom Foretold. We now have a playset of Doom Foretold. We will never see that card again. Interesting. What's the other one I'm looking for? I'm looking for that Artifacts Hydra. See what I mean? We're starting to go into this pattern where we're seeing some of the same cards over and over again. We've not seen one copy of certain cards, but we're getting a whole bunch of the same ones over again. There's another Witch's Cottage. Ooh, we did not see her before. I can see there is a white deck built around her, the life deck with the Johnny. That's probably going to be where I'm going to go with my mono white. We'll be including a couple of copies of her. And the rare. There we go. Stone Coil Serpent. That's what I'm looking for. That's got mono green written all over it. All over it. Cannot wait to start building with that. 80 packs to go. 25 in. Anything else that's jumping out to me right away? Oh, back to back. Very nice. Oh, I just got my launch codes from Arena, like right on my watch just now. It said, hey, here's some launch codes for you. I guess we'll put those in the video as well. They sent out a cool email this morning saying how many games that you've played, how many packs you've opened. I was actually really surprised that I played over 4,000 games and opened almost 1,000 packs of cards before doing this. I thought that that was fascinating. I do wish that they had given you some more statistics, like wins and losses would have been kind of cool. That would have been nice to see. Witch's Vengeance could be cool. Could be cool. Like this is a great sideboard card for anti-knights or anti-tribal, like anything tribal. Elementals, for example, I could see that as a sideboard card. Maybe not main deck, but definitely a sideboard card. So I guess we are getting some. Maybe they fixed the way that this is working. So that we are getting a pretty good mix. Mirror Maid did not have that before. Yeah, this one's good. What are we in? We're 25, 30 packs in now. I did get 2 Stone Coils because I can't complain too much. But another rare wild card. What else did we get? A whole bunch of fun stuff, but not the stuff I was really hoping for. That's what wild cards are for, right? Ooh, the golden egg. I could see some fun stuff with that as well. Oathsworn Knight. I have so many thoughts on this one because he looks like he'd be really, really good. 3 mana for a 4/4, and whenever it dies, whatever it takes damage, you only take off 1 counter. I could see that going well in a mono black deck. I really can. I think there's a better 3-drop though. Trail of Breadcrumbs. Anything else that's jumping out? Oh, got 2 of those. I cannot wait to build that mono red deck. I think he's a good fit. Like I said, I recognize it's a complete underuse of all of his abilities. Ginger Brute. I just love the artwork on the card. Oh god, I can't wait to start. Like, there we go. Murderous Raider. That's the card I was talking about. This is the much better 3-drop. 2/3 with lifelink, and whenever it dies, put it on the bottom of your library, meaning it doesn't go away. But you also get the Swift End, which allows you to destroy target creature, and you lose life. Totally worth it. I could see 4 of those, like, taking some spots in my mono black deck. Lucky Clover once again. Shepherd of the Flock. And, ooh, got him again. Getting some multiples now. Just hoping to see some of the Planeswalkers, too. Obviously, we've got 1 copy of Garruk. Baked into a pie. I love the card. Love the card. Add instant speed too. Ooh, mythic wild card. There we go. I can do that. All right, 70 to go. Starting to get into some fun stuff now. Reaper of the Night. There's a possibility for this card as well. All right, our second copy of him. Throne of Eldrain. I wish they'd flip through the artwork, because obviously that's not the only artwork on the pack. And Dance in the Vance. We already got our Beauty and the Beast. Why not have the dance while we're there? How are you feeling about the theme of this one, the fairy tale kind of theme? I'm kind of okay with it. A lot of this stuff has been kind of fun. Is this supposed to be Elsa? I'm sorry, I have daughters, and I've seen that movie 1,000 times. Queen of Ice. It does make you wonder if that's who that's supposed to be. Ooh, Rankle, there's 2. I am totally happy with that. Rankle is going to look so good in my mono black deck. So we're getting towards the halfway point, and there are certain cards I know that we have not seen. Castle Vantress, we've seen that. Or maybe we didn't. You'd got to figure, though, at 100 cards, you'd at least see one Stolen FA, our second copy of that. So this is what I mean when I'm saying the pattern. So I think I'm going to jump back out and see if that has any effect. Because, again, I feel like we're getting some repeats. We're getting some of the same cards now. See, Clockwork Servant. Like, I feel like that is a card we have not seen yet before. Yeah, we have her. Yeah, see, maybe my theory is not panning out at all. It's a spider. It's got to have reach. Fling. Return to nature. I like that. Into the story. I love the artwork on that. We're almost at a playset for her as well. That's what I think is so weird. Like, how am I getting playsets of certain rares, and there are other rares that I haven't gotten one of yet? Lovestruck Beast. Aww. I love the sounds that come along with it. They've done such a good job with this. Trail of Red Cones, Deafening Silence. That should be fun. There we go. See? Again, a rare. First time we've seen her. Alright, so this is 45 packs. I think we've got our place at a Lucky Clover at this point. And Return of the Wild Speaker. Okay, cool. New rare. Have not seen this one. Should be interesting. I like the what's the word? The toggle ones. Like, you can actually go between multiple effects on a spell. I do like that. Had not seen him before. I have a Grawl deck in mind with him in it, including Rhythm of the Wild and a bunch of the Riot creatures that come out of... we're almost at a playset for him, too. Interesting. The upside is once you build those playsets, thanks to the way that they've done the 5th copy rule, you'll never open up another one again. Happily Ever After, I think that's our 3rd copy of that at this juncture. But again... not complaining. I'm not complaining. Sage of the Falls, Outlaw Merriment. Outlaw's Merriment. That's the Robin Hood thing. The Robin Hood clan. I like it. Alright, so that's a new one. But again, it's a mythic. It's the rare slots that I'm questioning. Ooh, rare wild card. Okay, I will take that. So we've gone through, at this point, 50 packs. 50 packs of Throne of Eldraine. And Castle Gardenbrig. Cool. This is definitely going in a mono green deck. Absolutely. This is huge, huge ramp. Super excited for some of the rare lands that came out of this set. So 51, Frogify. I love this card. I love the card. I love the artwork. I love everything about this card. It's so fun. Ooh. Would that be the Loch Ness Monster? I love the artwork. First time we've seen it, too. So you only have to get into 50 packs before you see a rare that you haven't seen yet. Rally of Thorn. And Embercleave. Cool. Cool. I like the double strike. I think that this, on top of that Chandra, the flyer for oh, what's the one I'm thinking about? I can't think of the flyer from the Cavalcade deck. Like, put this on the Cavalcade deck and give it double strike and trample. Good lord, that is going to be horrific. Into the story. There it is. There's the new copy of Opt. I really do like the artwork on that one. Alright, we've got a playset of her now. That means I'm definitely building that mono white deck, because we definitely got enough copies of her. Also means that she's off the table. We will not see that card anymore. There he is. There he is. This is the card. This is going to be so broken with Cavalcade. So broken. So, because I mean, you've got to figure it turns every trigger of Cavalcade into a lightning bolt, and that is non-combat damage. So it's yeah, he is going to be horrific. I cannot wait to run him. Mysterious Pathleather. Got some ideas for that one. Stolen by Faye once again. Nothing else jumping out to me. Alright, down to 50 packs. Improbable Alliance. This goes perfectly into an Izzet deck, by the way. Oodles of fun with that card. Ooh, I don't know how that just happened. I must have misclicked somewhere. But we got the Lady in the Lake with a sword once again. So that's 2 of her. Epic Downfall. Cool card. Love the artwork. Another Witch's Cottage. And Hushbringer. 2 of those. I think that's our second one. Yeah, thanks to everyone who responded to the help me make the channel better video. I really do appreciate it. One of the things people said is they wanted to see mass pack openings like this, which is something I've always done with new sets. Ooh, that's oodles of wild cards. It's only downside. Like, don't get me wrong, wild cards are fun and all. Giant Killer, first time we're seeing that. Wild cards are fun. They really are. It's like, I get they can be anything, but there's some excitement about opening a new card and going, ooh, this is new. Improbable Alliance. Ooh, Realmcloak Giant. Cool. Very cool card. Destroy all non-giant creatures. That could be a thing if Giant Tribal becomes a thing. I think that might be a Fun Deck Friday deck in the waiting. I don't know how many Giants are actually in Standard, to be honest with you. Stormfast Crusader. Perfect card for those Rakdos decks. It's Menace. At the beginning of each update, players draw a card and lose a life. Absolutely cool card for that. Lucky Clover. I had enough of you. Murderous Raider. Ooh, I've got 2. So I've got 2 of the Serpents, 2 of him. I'd love to get another Witchclaw Talisman. There is some fun stuff that you can do with this one. A lot of people are saying this is one of the best cards that's come out of the set. We'll see. Maybe not necessarily in Standard, but there are some definite modern implications for this one. Ooh, got ourselves another Mythic. This is a card that everyone thought was going to be a reprint of Stoneforge Mystic. Or not, yeah, it's a Stoneforge Mystic. I thought everyone said, oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, no, it's not. It really isn't. Yeah. Unfortunately, you need something to do. Like, we lost Banefire, so what do you do with a mana? I mean, I suppose you can dump it into, I don't know, a Hydra Crisis or something. I don't know what you do with all that mana. Giant Opportunity. Love the card. I love the theme. It's dripping with so much fun. All right, that's probably our 3rd copy of the Jolly Green Giant here. Yeah, see, there may be enough Giants. I just don't know what you put in to survive. Oathsworn Knight, I think there's a 2nd copy of that one as well. Deafening Silence. Again. Oh, what did I click that did that? That's super annoying. Alright, down to 37 packs, and there are cards I definitely know we have not seen yet. We got play sets of other rares. Claim Contender, that's our 2nd copy of that. That's what I think is so weird about, like, the rarity, the math behind the rarity on some of these. Inspiring Veteran. So I've already got 4 copies of that, I think, from the event, but that's what that card makes me want to build Boros Knights. It really does. Because you got cards like Joust, for example, that you can also add into that go in really well. Embercleave, 2 of those, or Embercleave, probably the right pronunciation on that one. 35 packs to go. And then a code, whatever the code does. Overwhelming Apprentice. Stormfast Crusader. Love the artwork. Beautiful artwork on that. You might have to do a Rakdos Knights too. I think what they want you to do is to run 3-color Knights. It's just, Giant Killer. Cool artwork on that. Alright, 33 packs to go and 1 code in the waiting. Backlash Paragon, first time we're seeing that one. Flash, I like that it's Flash. I like that you can either give it or another Knight Death Touch. This can be double, depending on how you use this card, this could be double removal. Because it's Flash, they can swing in to attack you. You can use it to kill something with 3 toughness or less, and then toss off the Death Touch to kill a larger creature. So for 2 mana, for instant speed removal, really good card. You just need to have Knights for it to work. To work at its maximum efficiency. He would definitely be in my Rakdos Knights build. Charming Prince, first time we're seeing that copy. We're only 74 packs in. Giant Opportunity, Trail of Breadcrumbs, Cashel Ventress again. I think there's... I'm probably mispronouncing it. That's probably my Star Wars geek that keeps coming out and saying Ventress, like Asajj Ventress, as opposed to... Yeah, it's a rare wild card. We can put those wild cards to use. Mirror Maid, we've got that one before. Nothing. Smitten Swordsmaid, I could see this one coming out. I really do like this card. This gain X life and each opponent lose X. This definitely goes into like the Rakdos Knight build. Definitely. And then you can pull it for 1 mana too. Especially late game, mid game, that can be devastating for 1 mana. Acclaimed Contender, I think that's 3 copies of that. Keeper of Fables. The other thing I'm looking for is Questing Beast, and we have not seen a single copy of Questing Beast. Alright, that has to be our playset of the Jolly Green Giant. So that's how many playsets of rares, and there are certain like rare cards that we have not seen, let alone, like, I'm not necessarily concerned so much about the mythics, it's the rare cards. There we go. Stonecoil Serpent, definitely going into a mono green deck. So much fun. Cannot wait for that card. Especially when you're using the rare land that allows you to just continue to ramp and ramp and ramp into higher and higher numbers. He could get really big, really ridiculous. Castle Embereth. First time we're seeing that one. Love the artwork. So cool. Down on the Lock. I think that's the first time we've seen that. I could be wrong. I haven't really been paying much attention. Ventress Gargoyle. Cool. No, it's Vantress. Yeah, no, I've got that right. Not Ventress. Vantress. It's an A, not an E. Glass Casket. The Ginger Brute. Embercleave. So a mythic that we've gotten 3 copies of. There are other mythics we haven't gotten 1 of yet. Guess it's how the dice roll whenever you crack packs. There we go. That's our second copy of that one. Alright, after this we are down to 20 packs. Righteousness. Reprint from Alpha, in case you didn't know. I think it's been reprinted multiple times, but the first appearance of this card was in Alpha sets. No, but there we go. Got that the second time. Interesting. Alright, down to 20 packs. 4/5 of the way down. Escape to the Wilds. That's our second copy of that. Lucky Clover, oodles of them. Righteousness again. Just talked about a mythic wild card. I'm alright with that. Fervent Champion. That's our third copy. We was going to place that of those. That's perfect because that's going to be one of the first decks I build. Sorcerer Spyglass, cool reprint from Ixalan. Was really happy to see that they re-entered this one. Because Sorcerer Spyglass is really kind of a good counter for certain specific planeswalkers. Really cool to see that they reprinted it. And a really cool artwork to add with it. And I think that's the first time we've seen it. So that's a rare. So like we've got mythics that we've got almost playsets of. Robber of the Rich, first time we're seeing this one. Very nice. Yeah, the golden goose. That's the other one that I was looking for. We've gotten 0 golden geese. 0. Castle Ardenvale. Very cool. I think we've already gotten 1 copy of that. And Castle Vantress again. I think we've gotten 3 of those now? I've mispronounced the name enough that we had to have. There we go. Got 2nd copy of that. Down to 12 packs. Dauntless, Deathless Knight could be cool. 4-2 with haste. Bay of Wishes again. I feel like we've gotten 3 of those. Like, it's going to be interesting to see at the end to see how many of those. Like, okay, we got 3 of these, and then 1 of those and 0 of those. Fervent Champion play set for those. I don't even need to spend wild cards to add that into my Calamity deck. All right, we're down to the last 10 packs. Umberclave again, a play set of a mythic, and there are other rares that we haven't seen yet. Very interesting how that works out. Very interesting. Stormfast Crusader. I think we've got a play set of her at this juncture too. I might be off by 1. I haven't been keeping 100% track. Bay of Wishes. I know we have a playset of that now. So I mean, if nothing else, opening 100 packs each, you playsets of some rare slots, and it does take them out of the running for whenever your cracking packs open later. That has to be our 3rd copy of her as well. Down to 6. All right, so these are going to be all cool mythics. All cool mythics. Witchclaw Talisman. No. Yeah, no questing beasts. 100 packs. No questing beasts at all. It's crazy sauce. Giant Killer, 3 copies of that, at least. 4 packs. Castle Brig. 3 packs to go. Throne of Eldraine. I think we saw that that was one of the first ones we opened. That's only the 2nd one we've seen since. 2 packs to go. Oathsworn Knight. I think we're at a playset of him as well. Again, it's taken the last pack. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? There he is. 2 of those at least. Now I'm going to do the unprofessional thing. I'm going to pull up my arena email that they literally sent me while I was recording. Oh, this is the play any deck. So this is just saying that you can play any deck. There's all access codes. Log in to receive 10 rare standard cards. I already picked that up. Oh, we will put our play Eldraine. There you go. If nothing else, that was worth it for that. We will put... Oh, it is case sensitive too. Playeldraine. Play Eldraine. There's 3 cards right there. And I can go ahead and put this in because this is a unique code to me. And by the time you're seeing this, it's not going to matter. This is going to be for my avatar and card sleeves for Fizzlebit DVE2C. There he goes. And these were again, if you were part of the closed beta, they allowed you to get these as a thank you. So that means we got 3 more packs. 3 more packs. What are we gonna get? This is a pack opening video after all. Magic Mirror, only the 2nd copy. Like I said, we got those in the season renewal, and then that was it. Opportunist Dragon. There's a rare we have not seen. I've got play sets of mythics, but there's a rare I've not seen up until this point. And last but not least, the Vantress Gargoyle. So let's take a look and see where we are. We're up to 142 uncommons, 33 rares, 15 mythics. Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good basis to kind of work with whenever building decks. Do always like to take a look to see what stuff didn't come out. Just because it's sheer curiosity. So, for example, oh yeah, I want to only show the rares. Rares and mythics. Those are the ones I'm really interested in. So, for example, we only saw 1 Charming Prince, Worthy Knight saw 0. Interesting. Full playset of her. Never got the mace. King, okay, he's a mythic. I get it. I'm alright with that. Yeah, just interesting. Like, there are just certain rares and mythics that you just wait. Folio Fancies, didn't see any of that. Obviously, because Brazen Borrow is going to be so good, didn't see any of those. Midnight Clock, rare, didn't see any of those. Interesting how this kind of worked out. An interesting pattern of opening all of those. Oh, I ended up with 3 of those. So, again, full playset here, which tells me where I'm going to go with deck building. Full playset of that. Interesting. Very interesting. So, anyway, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I'm kind of curious to see what all you pulled out of your sets. How did you start off with your Stone Cold Serpent? Can't wait to start with. How did you do with your pack openings? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, of course, like, subscribe. Always helps out the channel. We are getting super close to our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. So, until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.